Dallas, Texas, and the luxurious AT&T. A moment ago, here was the scene with the Cowboys emerging from their tunnel. It was loud. It's still loud. We're ready for football as the Cowboys get set to match up with the San Francisco 49ers.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
It's the team of the 80s versus the team of the 90s. The Niners, the Cowboys, they're underway. Very short kick taken right at the 20. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape up past the 30.
First and 10 at their own 31-yard line.
Scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10. They'll run for the first time with Raheem Mostert. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. Only a couple for him there on the game's first play, and it's second down.
3-yard line.
Well, sometimes as a running back, you've got to be able to improvise when the hole's not where you expect it to be. But in this case, there wasn't any improvisation that he could do that was going to...
And right away, he lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll start with great field position at the 41-yard line.
Recovered by...
In our meetings this week, they kind of tipped us off. They wanted to play ultra-aggressive, forcing fumbles. They just did that right there.
They took it to the next level, didn't they? You're exactly right, because everyone talks about being aggressive on defense and tackling well. But they were talking about getting after the football, making sure the ball was stripped out each and every time they lined up someone to get them on the ground.
And the adjustment working early. Now the first carry for Ezekiel Elliott. A nice opening right away as he'll maneuver his way up to the 32-yard line. 9 yards is the pickup there, and they'll have a 2nd and 1. They'll run with Elliott. And this time not as successful as he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more. Not enough there for a first. No gain, as a matter of fact.
No gain.
And it leaves them at 3rd and 1.
3rd and 1.
They'll try and run for it with Elliott. He'll get the first down and more inside the 20. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott, 32 yards. And the Cowboys have taken the early lead. And this is up and good to make it 7-0 Cowboys.
Makes the score Cowboys 7, 49ers nothing. Greg Zuerlein to
Got him the touchdown. It's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. Set to return. Here's Raheem Mostert. And he had no room to run as he's tackled down inside the 20.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 18-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, not only the turnover, but that turned into 6 points. They got to make up for that here.
You always hear about empty possessions, but some are worse than others. You can have an empty possession, punt the ball away, get yourself set to play defense, but when you turn it over, it changes momentum, and when they take it downfield and punch it in on you, that's a bad possession all the way around.
Yeah, but you're hungry to get back out there, aren't you?
You better be, because otherwise, it's going to be a long day for you.
On 2nd down, here's Kaepernick. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off at the 20. field position here in the red zone. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. And able to get him down, but he does reach the 5. A nice pickup of 14, and it moves the stick, sets up a 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 5-yard line.
Now Elliott. And that'll hurt the average a bit, as this time they're able to get him behind the line. That's going to go as a loss of 1 on 1st down. 2nd and goal from the 6 this time.
2nd and goal.
Here's Elliott.
The 49ers.
And he is into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. Ezekiel Elliott with his 2nd touchdown in this opening quarter. For the Cowboys, they push out in front further. And a pair of rushing touchdowns now for him in the 1st quarter.
And I'm liking what I'm seeing from his big guys up front, because they're winning the leverage game. How many times we talk about low man wins, right? Move the defensive front.
Looking up into the roof, and he muffs it. It's loose. The lane opens here. He's past the 30. And they'll be set up pretty nicely here as they have it up to the 35-yard line.
Their own 35-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And they're in an early hole. The first drive, they threw the interception. That led to a touchdown. So decent size. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Anthony Brown. 1st quarter, and now he already has 2 interceptions.
Yeah, he's got to guard against being tentative from this point forward, though. He's got to still make the right reads, make the proper throws. I've seen guys in this league throw 4 interceptions in a game and win. He's got to understand, put it behind you, keep pressing forward.
Touchdown, Cowboys! Ezekiel Elliott doing it again with his 3rd touchdown here in the opening quarter. And the Cowboys will extend their lead.
His kick is...
Boy, these guys are off to the races, Charles. 20-0 already, extra point pending.
Yeah, you always hear that term. They just boat race someone. Heck, it's car race, motorcycle race, plane race, whatever you want. Right now, they are sprinting past them.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. And not much on this one. Takes it from the 21. Now a crease here as he's past the 30.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 34-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And some dangerous territory. You're already down 3 scores. A 3-and-out here, or an inability to put any points up. This one might be over by half.
Yeah, and what you also have to guard against is calling every play for a big shot downfield. You know, thinking you're going to get all these points back on one drive. You're not. And last time I looked, it's still the 1st half. I'm not saying you have ultimate patience here, but you also don't have to go ahead and force everything either.
They had 3 yards on 1st down, just 1 yard there.
3rd down.
And on 3rd down, the Cowboys bringing an extra defensive back. Working from the gun, it's Kaepernick. That's going to be caught by Samuel. And he brings this up to the 46. Good enough for the 1st.
One thing you're hoping for when you run drag routes, you're able to hit a receiver in stride, and he can pick up a lot of yardage after the catch. But in this situation, the defense was effective, able to stop him before he could get a good head of steam going.
Pushing forward for 3 up to the 48.
Ball carrier. Tackle made at his 48-yard line. A 3-yard pickup. Brings up 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, Mostert. And he's got this one across midfield into Cowboy territory.
I do know from experience that when you slow down someone's running game, you're now doing the dictating on defense. And guess what? Now you're getting ready to tee off on their quarterback because they have to throw it all the time. But you still have to be alert for the draws and other plays of that nature to make sure you don't get hurt.
the gun on third down. Kaepernick. That's caught by his running back, Raheem Mostert. And he will be knocked down hard, but he will have the first down.
Mostert.
A strong 8 yards will keep this drive rolling.
First down, San Francisco.
On first down, Kaepernick. And here's another interception, the third of this first quarter. Picked off at the 39. He had his eyes on the end zone. He got close. At least he set the offense up nicely, but he's probably mad he didn't take that one to pay dirt.
I agree with you, and you know he's going to get teased because he didn't get it all the way into the end zone. But if they don't score now, if they don't get a touchdown, he won't just get teased. They'll be glaring at him. How'd you not score?
And they've got 3 tight ends here on first and goal to add some extra mass. This is Elliott. And he'll be stopped about a yard shy of the goal line after a pickup of about 3.
The ball carrier.
And they'll employ the jumbo set now on 2nd and 1. They'll try to run it in with Elliott. And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line.
Fred Warner.
Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now they'd really like to make the short field pay off. We'll see if they can, but this is 3rd and goal. Here's Elliott, and he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Ezekiel Elliott. What is going on here? 4 first-quarter touchdowns. Unbelievable. And the Cowboys will add on to their lead. It's good, and they stretch their lead to 28-0 now.
Makes the score Cowboys 28, 49ers nothing. Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. From way up at the 23. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here, right? At the 30-yard line.
Take over 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've got to be absolutely reeling right now. Couldn't have expected to be down this big, this early. But that's the spot there. And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by Jordan Lewis.
Jordan.
You hear me laughing, partner, and I'm not laughing at the situation, but sometimes you just get yourself into a rut. It's hard to shake yourself out of it.
Sets up a first down and goal at the 2-yard line.
It looks like a jumbo set with 3 tight ends here for 1st and goal. They'll try to run this one in, and he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from 2 yards out as his guys continue to put this one out of reach. Now, first quarter, and this lead is already getting into dangerous territory. They better be careful on the other sideline.
Yeah, it feels a little bit more like a basketball game where one team is pressing and that team can't get the ball over half court. I mean, it's stealing it, it's scoring it, layups, the whole deal. That's what it feels like right now. They are all over.
To kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. It's a short kick taken out beyond the 20. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here right at the 30-yard line.
1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last time, one-play interceptions. So this offense, they should be fresh.
That's a good way of putting it. And I can't wait to see what they decide to do with play calling. Because a one-play drive where you throw an interception, a lot of people think the very next time out, run the football, don't give them a chance.
Maybe play action?
I think maybe you go play action, show your quarterback, get a little confidence in him, and let him fling another one.
And he's going to be taken down here with a penalty flag on the field. They'll come up now on a 2nd and long after the hold.
Let's see what you got. Here we go.
Working from the gun, Garoppolo. It goes as a loss of 6. And now 3rd down.
Alden Smith taken down back at the 15-yard line.
And the Cowboys here on 3rd down, bringing in an extra defensive back. From the gun, it's Garoppolo. And he will go down. A Cowboys sack.
A loss of 3 yards.
So on 4th down, here's the Australian native Mitch Wishnowsky to punt this one away. The 49ers with the football here to begin the 2nd quarter. And they'll come up looking to keep this drive moving. He was only asked to punt once in the victory last week as he sends this one away.
The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at the Niners' 34-yard line.
First and 10, and kind of tipping their hand at running the ball. 3 tight ends are out there.
Kill.
Now Elliott. And they'll get this one to about the 20-yard line. 14 yards, good for a Cowboy first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special ones in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Greenlaw on the tackle.
2 yards on the carry there. It'll be 2nd down.
It's 2nd and 8 at the 19-yard line.
And he'll take this down for about 4 yards down to the 15.
Ezekiel Elliott.
But really, that was no surprise there. They've been running it well all game. And I know goals change all the time, but any team will take that type of run each and every time.
On 3rd down, Elliott. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 15-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys continue to pour it on. And on his way to the end zone, shedding the tackle, he would not be denied.
That's what's called finishing the run. Making sure you power your way through. One-on-one tackle. No running back wants to go to the bench and say, I got stopped just short.
And the route is on here in this first half.
Makes the score Cowboys 42, 49ers
Now after the touchdown, it's Zerline. He'll kick it away. A fairly short kick from the 14. And a good return as he'll be stopped just shy of the 30-yard line.
The Niners take over 1st and 10 at their own 29-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And last drive, 3 and out. Still a goose egg on the scoreboard. How do they break that goose egg?
They've got to find a way to get the ball in the hands of their playmakers, get them some space, and try and make a first down and get some momentum going. It's been a struggle for them throughout the game, and that 3 and out on the last possession, that told you just how stalled they are on offense.
So who will step up here? We'll see. After the loss to start out, here's 2nd and 11. Garoppolo going to give to Mostert. And he'll slip his way up across the 30 to the 32. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead. The Niners on 3rd down. They've been okay, 2 for 3 thus far. This is 3rd and 7. He'll get this complete to Charlie Werner. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. It'll go as a first down for San Francisco on a pickup of 16.
49er first down.
Here we go, here we go. So Mike's number one. Oh, here we go.
Garoppolo now, first down throw. And nearly another interception. They've been around the ball all game.
Intended for Jordan Reed.
A lot of times it's that first read that you have. Maybe you get it in pre-snap, and he locked in on his target, but he was covered quite well, and that one's incomplete.
So after the incompletion on first, now 2nd and 10. Here's Mostert. And they go backwards here, losing yardage back at the 48-yard line.
This defense has really flown around in the first half. They've gotten to the ball carrier before they can really get started. Offense going to have to come up with something else in order to try and get this running game going.
The Niners on 3rd down. They've been good, 3 for 4 thus far. This is 3rd and 11. Open man is Pettis. It's complete. And he'll go down, but not before getting this inside the 30.
To Dante Pettis.
That's a 3rd down conversion of 24 yards there. Nice play.
First down, 49ers.
This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10.
Go ahead.
Draw play. Garoppolo gives to Mostert. And down inside the 15 he goes. Back-to-back nice gains. That one for 14 yards and another first.
A gain of 14.
Inside the red zone, it's Garoppolo. Gets this one to Juszczyk. And he'll go down here at the 12-yard line. That catch good for only a couple.
Gain of 2. Brings up 2nd and
they'll run the draw with Mostert. And across the chalk into the end zone. It's a 49er touchdown.
San Francisco.
Raheem Mostert with touchdown number 7 on the year. And the Niners, they eat in just a bit to this sizable deficit. Oh, and it's no good. He tugged it wide left, and that will keep our score right where it is.
Robbie Gould to kick off for San Francisco.
Now he's back out there to boom this one away, maybe with some frustration after the PAT miss. Now Bolden on the return. And he'll be brought down right on the chalk of the 20.
Bolden on the return. The Cowboys take over 1st and 10 at their own 20-yard line.
The Dallas offense here set to begin the drive. They are just putting things together so well here, drive after drive. They really have captured the momentum, haven't they?
They've taken momentum and pretty much not to give him a jersey, but a seat on the bench as well. Whatever do you need, you've got it, because the way they're stringing things together and creating that distance between them and their opponent, it's really hard to narrow that gap. And the other part is they're taking their spirit away from them, too.
Yeah, now they're just looking to add to that total. Another carry tonight for the workhorse, Elliott. And he's going to be out up around the 45-yard line. That one covers 24 yards. It's a first down. Another fine carry from the NFL's rushing leader. And quarterbacks typically dominating the MVP balloting, but I think you got to give this guy serious consideration, don't you?
I agree totally. I mean, he's leading the league in rushing. And let's face it, partner, the running back renaissance in the NFL, it's real. And it's really helping teams along the way. He's a prime example. You got to give him strong consideration for MVP talk.
At the 46-yard line.
Power running by Zeke. And past the 35, he'll be dropped a yard or two shy of the 30. A minute 55 left to go in the first half of play. Coming up in a couple of minutes, we'll get you to Jonathan Coachman in Orlando. The coach will have stats and scores from earlier today in the NFL. And they'll they'll get this one down to about the 20-yard line. The Cowboys signal for their third and final timeout, as they'll get a chance to talk it over after picking up the first down.
First and 10 at the 20-yard line.
All runs on this drive so far. It's first and 10.
I'm coming after you. 51 the mic, boys. 51.
Able to get away.
That's why you keep the legs churning.
Yeah, he's going to get a solid gain of 9 before being brought down. Second and right at a yard. A nice run there, 9 yards, and it'll be second down.
Second and 1 at the 11-yard line.
A give to Elliott running left. Gets past one man. And now running right through him. And he's going to be brought down just shy of the 5 at the 6. 4 yards on the play, and that leads to the first and goal.
The 6-yard line.
A chance to really cap off a big first half here as they come up on first and goal. And he will fight his way into the end zone for a Cowboy touchdown. A 6-yard touchdown run. And the Cowboys add on. And, partner, are you kidding me? With this game that he's having, we are in uncharted waters like we've never seen before.
Just think, if he keeps every football from all the touchdowns scored today, does he need to build a new trophy room at home?
Yeah. A couple trophy rooms. Maybe a whole home for a trophy room.
What a phenomenal performance, and I'll guarantee you, he's going to reward the rest of the offensive unit after this as well for helping him get to this number.
He better. This is just unreal.
First and 10 at their own 30-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. And you're under a minute to go in the half, a first half that hasn't been particularly kind to you. How do you think they'll play this?
Well, I think the smart approach is to run out the clock, look your innings in the half, and see if you can come up with a strategy to play better in the second. But there's also something to challenging your offense right here. You know, hey, guys, you help dig this hole. See if you can get us out of it a little bit before the half runs out. Let's go make some plays.
The 49ers now going to use the first of their timeouts, as the clock will stop with 34 seconds to go before halftime. Garoppolo, and he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to get this all the way down inside the 35. Now San Francisco going to call their second timeout, as they'll stop it with 27 seconds remaining here in the second quarter. From the 34 now, here's first and 10. Now Garoppolo. And they'll get this on the screen to Mostert. No gain on the screen there. It's second down.
Well, that was a simple throw and catch, but even with that completion, 0 yards gained, so they're behind schedule on down and distance.
I think they were hoping to get it to him. He could make a man or two miss, but that window closed quickly. And with just 4 seconds left in this first half, a timeout call. So with 4 seconds to go in the half, here's the field goal unit onto the field. From the right hash, and call it an even 50 yards. And this one is right down the middle. So we've reached halftime here in what is quickly turning into quite a rout. As we'll get you over to Orlando, where standing by is Jonathan Coachman. He has our EA Sports halftime report.
Kicking off for San Francisco.
The Cowboys will get the football first here, and they have the lead as well as we are underway in quarter 3. Fielded near the back of the end zone. Pollard elects to keep it, and this will come out to the 25-yard line. About set for this next drive by the Cowboys offense. They had a big first half. Now they have a chance to add to that lead here in the opening possession of the second half.
And everyone always asks about halftime adjustments, kind of the key phrase. What did you do at halftime? Well, the way they ran offense in the first half, I think they were very calm, congratulatory, but also what they were saying is don't expect them to be the same on defense. They'll be the ones making the adjustments. Let's see what they do, and we'll attack accordingly.
And we'll see how they attack here. They keep on the ground with Elliott. Gets through, and now an opening. And able to rip off a big chunk of yardage before being dropped inside the 40. A big hitter there. A first down gain of 26 yards.
First and 10 at the 38.
So first and 10, and if they score on this drive, might have to start digging in our second half blowout material. Elliott on first down. Got to get this back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it.
The ball carrier.
And his carries tonight, they're getting up there, so maybe one of those every now and then is understandable.
I would agree with that. Understandable every now and then. Sometimes you come back and you fake it to him and go play action. But other times you say, okay, they got him on that one. We'll come back to him in another carry.
On second down, it's Elliott.
If you're looking for glory, looking to get your name in the headlines, you do not want to play nose tackle. But how about what we just saw there? The ability to hold people up, take out extra blocks, and actually slip them and make a tackle on that play. That's big time.
He's got a first down and much more inside the 20. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. That's good for 21 yards and a first down.
First and 10 at the
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they are playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. Oh, Zeke with a quick feet. And all the way down inside the 5 to the 4. A good gain again. That's now 31 yards combined on those last 2 plays.
Cowboys first down.
They'll try and run for it on first and goal. And he'll get in. Touchdown, Cowboys. Taking it in from 4 yards out. And this offense is running away with this one. And he was excellent on that drive. He deserved to be the one to get across the chalk.
Oh, I agree with you totally. A workhorse on the drive. And how about that last decisive run to punch it in?
56.
Zerline good with a PAT. And that will extend this big lead. And a mistake on the lateral. It's a loose ball. It's picked up by the Cowboys.
Oftentimes when we talk about piling on in any subject, it's a negative. In this case, for this team, it's a real positive. Just scored. Now they go down, knock the ball free, get it back. They got a chance to really increase their lead and put themselves in the driver's seat.
On the other side, a little insult added to the injury. They're in a bad spot. It'll be a pickup of 8 and a good first step there with second and goal coming up. Good yardage on first down. Now can they punt? And he will take it in for a Cowboy score. Taking it in from a yard out as his guys continue to pull it off.
And we know they won't get their names in the stat sheet, but the offensive line has to get all the credit for that touchdown run. Tremendous job of blocking, paving the way for the 6 points.
Greg Zerline to kick off for Dallas.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this will be a touchback as that sails over the end line.
25-yard line.
Garoppolo going to bring the Niners up here first and 10 at their 25-yard line. He'll look to Mostert to start things out. And they're able to get this one across the 35. Nice way to start the drive. A gain of 12 and a first down.
What a breakout season Raheem Mostert had in 2019, and now he's got a chance to be the lead back for his team. In fact, he spent time in the offseason bulking up, trying to get stronger. to absorb the extra hits and be available for more snaps. He wants to be a guy who carries the ball from game 1 all the way through game 16 in the regular season.
2nd and 6.
Now Garoppolo on the bootleg. Taking a shot for Samuel. Now that'll be tipped and intercepted. Picked off by Tony Jefferson. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back.
Oh, and that's a nice job defensively to get a piece of the football. He's going to pop it into the air, and then it's the tip drill. And good concentration by him to react to it and pull in the interception.
And for one of the first times tonight, he's going to be held up at the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play.
You don't see that a ton, do you? The cornerback coming over to the middle of the field to make a run tackle.
That's someone with a ton of confidence to feel like nothing is pressuring him on his side of the field. Sees that the ball's moved to the middle and just sprints over there to help out. He ends up getting the tackle. Well played.
Accepted, of course, and that moves him back 5. And now after the delay of game, they're operating behind the sticks, 2nd and 15. They go to Elliott again. And not much there at all as he'll get this only up to about the 11. The second down play, not much better than the first, just a gain of 1 there.
Well, that's not a run that's going to make any of the highlight tapes, but they've been moving it well all game on the ground. This is another one that keeps them moving forward.
On 3rd down, it's Elliott. And not much here as he'll get it to the 11, maybe the 12-yard line. Just a 1-yard pickup there, and it'll be 4th down.
So where'd all that running room that he had in the first half go? Because it looks like it's drying up a little bit here. Someone made some adjustments, it appears, at least on this drive.
And now the punt team couldn't get ready in time, and this is going to be a delay. That's going to set him back 5 yards. Out now comes the Cowboys punter, as his first punt will come from inside his own end zone. And he was called on 3 times in the win last week as his first one here's away. They'll call this a 41-yard punt, 7 on the return. And the Niners set up well. They take over 1st and 10 on the short side of the field.
Here we go. What do you need?
Trying to shake off the interception from the last drive. He'll look to throw. Escaping the pressure right. Incomplete.
Well, defensively, they haven't let him just sit in the pocket and get comfortable, and that's opposite a lot of game plans in today's NFL. Ordinarily, you're trying to keep the quarterback hemmed in. In this case, they brought the heat, and if he flushes out, they're fine with that, and they force another incompletion.
Dallas, Texas is the spot, 3rd quarter inside AT&T Stadium. Glad you're with us. 2nd and 10. And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down.
Well, coming into this one, we expected that this offense would have trouble with this defense, and that's exactly the way that this game has gone. Pressure in his face. Coverage downfield has been tight. That led to another incompletion. This defense, they're exactly who we thought they were coming into this one.
Throwing is Garoppolo on 3rd down. And they almost had another one. They are all over the football in this game. Nearly another pick. Now 4th down.
They certainly had good starting field position on that drive, but couldn't do anything with it after 3 plays. Have to admit that that's a disappointing end to excellent field position. When that drive started, They had 6 points that they were thinking about.
And now a whistle and a timeout called by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this third quarter. So look at this. Here's the field goal unit coming out. And he is going to need to bomb this one. This will approach NFL record territory. It's a 62-yard attempt. And that one's not going to get there. Not enough juice, an ambitious effort, but it's well short. And this score will stay right where it is. That would have been from way downtown. Pretty big roll of the dice, and he comes up a bit short.
Yeah, you knew when you saw the holder setting up on the other side of the 50 that this was going to be a long shot. But to me, there's really no loss here because you've shown confidence in him. Kicking it from a long distance, that'll pay dividends. And the miss, you can shake that one off. He wasn't likely to make it in the first place.
Now he's able to break through one tackle, but it slowed him down enough that he could only manage getting back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain on the play. Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 48-yard line.
One quarter remains here on a Sunday night. We'll return with more after this. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports. So after the run for no gain, here's 2nd and 10. Again, it's Elliott. And he'll get this down only to about the 46. They do get a couple, but they'll be left staring at a 3rd and 8 coming up.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where there'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
And he can only manage to get this to the 45-yard line, well short of the first.
A 2-yard gain.
Out now comes the Cowboys punter as he'll kick it away for the 2nd time. And this one hits at the 1, continues on into the end zone for a touchback.
20-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. Even though they were able to force the punt defensively, still a big hole to climb out of, especially at this late stage of the contest. And it's incomplete on the trickeration. Maybe time to put that play on the back burner for a while. That was nearly a disaster.
That incompletion is not a surprise with the way that this one has gone, and the frustration, the body language is evident everywhere. This team, they've really been put through the ringer in this one.
And he's going to get this one across the 30-yard line. 11 yards there, 1st down.
He's brought down at the
line of scrimmage, the 31 now on 1st and 10.
And the 49er 1st down.
Now a toss left side into the hands of his tight end. And a nice job to break free of one tackle, but it slowed his momentum somewhat, and he's taken down right after.
It's a gain of 5. Brings up 2nd
and 5 after the 5-yard completion on 1st down. A shotgun snap for Garoppolo. That's complete to Mostert out of the backfield. And they bring him to the ground just shy of midfield. A gain of 13. It's a 1st down. 2 first downs have him up near midfield now on 1st and 10. From the gun, a run with Mostert. He's got a 1st down and then some inside the 40. And finally down at the 36-yard line. 15 more there, and they're on a roll. It's another 1st down. So from Cowboy territory now, here's 1st and 10 at the 36. He'll get a nice chunk there on the 1st down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
He's brought down.
Oh, that's one to warm the hearts of all those old-school football players, isn't it? Tough, hard, gritty run. Got behind his pads, bowled over a few people. Look at that one, right up the gut.
Saw it through 3 quarters. No reason to lighten up now. And he'll go down here right around the 23-yard line. 7 yards there and a 1st down.
A gain of 7. And the 49er 1st down.
On 1st and 10, it's Mostert. He is taken down at the 21 after a short gain of 2.
The 49er ball carrier. Tackle made at the 21-yard line. A gain of 2.
Once again, it's Mostert. And not much to speak of there. Maybe a yard down to the 20.
DeMarcus Lawrence on the stop. It's a gain of a yard.
3rd down now. Those last 2 plays indicative of how things have gone for them. Just nowhere to go on the ground and struggling to put up points. On the screen, this is Coleman. And he's going to be taken down short of the 1st, right around the 15-yard line. Instead of throwing it downfield, Charles, they just tried to dump it underneath there. Do you like the call?
I do. I think it's a high percentage play because you get the completion, and what you're counting on is your back to use his legs and his elusiveness to make people miss and pick up the 1st down. In this case, it didn't happen.
And he picks up the 1st as he's able to take it down to the 7-yard line. It's 1st and goal after they rip off a solid chunk of yardage in the ground game on a risky 4th down call. And they'll be driven back here, losing yardage to the 9. It's a loss of 2 there, bringing up 2nd down. Just 2 minutes remaining here in the 4th quarter of what has been a one-sided affair. So it's 49er football here as we get you reset. They've got it 2nd and goal as they look for a late touchdown. Open man is Samuel, complete. And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. The catch good for 6 yards, but now it's 3rd and goal. Garoppolo now on 3rd and goal. And he will not get away. He's sacked back around the 3-yard line.
Exactly what they were looking for. They've been giving up yardage. They've been letting them drive right downfield, but they got a sack right there. How about that for a little bit of revenge?
Maybe one final chance here to make this a bit more respectable as they'll go for it on 4th and goal. And it is incomplete. They're turned away on 4th and goal. And this Cowboy defense comes up with a goal line stand. They're coming out with a jumbo package to start the drive. They'll try to run some clock now with Elliott. And he's going to be taken down shy of the 5-yard line.
Elliott, the ball carrier.
The tackle there by Richard Sherman.
On the tackle.
That 1st down play, all you want to do is wedge out any type of space and try and create enough room. If you have to run the punter out there, he can successfully complete the punt.
Yeah, didn't get a ton there, but at least some positive yardage.
He's not going to get me.
Ezekiel Elliott gonna take it the distance. The 40, the 20, 10, and he will get into the end zone. It's another touchdown. This thing is ugly. So another score there. And often you talk about the 3 phases of the game: defense, offense, special teams. It's been a clean sweep in this one, hasn't it?
It certainly has. They've been pretty dominant throughout this game. And privately, the head coach will add a 4th phase. That's the coaching. And he'll tell the ownership that as he tries to negotiate a new contract off of this win.
They are looking strong here in the 4th quarter.
Greg Zuerlein to kick off for Dallas.
Now after the touchdown, it's Zuerlein. He'll kick it away. That'll be taken about a yard deep. And no effort to bring this one out. It's a touchback.
At their own 25-yard line.
The 49er offense set to get this drive underway. They've lost this one. Their offense has struggled. Do they try to put together something here at the end just to take into next week?
Yeah, sometimes teams want to do that and coaches want to. I remember one time I was on a team and we were losing late in the game like this, and you knew it was lost. It was over, right? And the coach called a running play and pretty much said to everyone,
and now Garoppolo lost the football. It's picked up by the Cowboys. And they'll have great field position here as the ball will be at the 15-yard line.
By the defense.
You've had to put up with me in this booth. I'm going to try and be simple this time and succinct. It simply has not been their night.
No, I think that fumble's kind of indicative of how this whole evening's gone, isn't it?
Without a doubt. I mean, they've tried, but nothing has ever really taken throughout the game. That's why they're down so big.
The defense can stop it twice more as they take a knee here.
Tonight's final score, Cowboys 70.